Alright, so without having this song go on for too much longer, if you guys want the link, let me know. Because actually, I'll just drop it in the chat. Hold on. I was going to keep it a secret, but I was like, fuck it. Like, if you can use it, use it. I don't give a shit. So, before we dive into the game, I wanted to talk a little bit about some schedule stuff that's going to be changing. I'm just coming off of being sick, guys, so, you know, I didn't have time to iron out the black screen, which I have a blue one that I should put up, but I have to get 2 more lights. Let me see. No, that one makes it look weird. So I have to get a few more lights before I can put that other one up and then chroma key the back. What's up, Logan? What's going on, man? So before I can chroma key anything, I'm going to have to either get another spotlight. I actually need 2 more, but my desk isn't big enough. So maybe I could move this one over here and then get a second one. That might be a little cheaper, but whatever. What's up, Black Ninja Senpai? What's going on, man? So I wanted to talk about some schedule stuff that we have going on. I got a few notes. And by notes, I mean, we got... The fuck is that? We have, like, tons of stuff. Not to go over, but... Oh, that's work. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's work. That goes down there. I guess I probably should have did this before the stream, but I was like, I can remember this off the top of my head. This is all money stuff. This is Naruto Blazing stuff. Which actually I need to get into eventually later this week. Man. Okay, so today is Saturday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day. I need to call my dad today because he was in the Navy, so I need to call him and be a little bit more appreciative instead of being a little ungrateful son of a bitch sometimes. So, as you guys may or may not know, I work my full-time day job. Well, it's not really full-time. I work my day job at home from where I actually work at home. So I usually work from either 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Those are usually my, like, daytime hours. So if you guys see, like, when I'm on Discord and it says 9 to 5 simulator, that's usually when I'm working. So I try not to answer any calls, any texts, anything during that time period because it's like a do not disturb sign, you know? So it just makes sense. Actually, let me go ahead and do this. I don't know if that actually changed it. And I hooked up my TV as my second monitor now. So now I can, like, monitor stuff and play the game. So that's going to be great. I really like that I set that up. So really what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the display capture off because there's some stuff on the screen that I don't want to show just yet. But there's, like, plenty of other things that are going on right now. And we're going to be doing a whole... I feel kind of weird about it because I haven't released the video yet because I haven't edited it. So, I'm going to be putting out a vlog either today or tomorrow, depending on when I finish it. And it'll kind of explain what's going on. There's basically... The gist that you need to know is that there's a new channel going up. So, that's a thing. There's 2 new channels, actually. One of them is already up and running. And the other one is, like, not even close. Like, still in the early stages of development. And it's essentially, like... I'm going to be canceling the vlog on this channel, so I'm going to be taking all the videos down. So, all of those got to go. This is strictly, like, my focus on gaming, and I felt like that was, like, really important for the specific, like, JustJaySama brand. Everything's still going to stay exactly the same with the uploads. It's actually going to probably get more frequent, because, like I said, I have my 8 to 2 job, and everything after that, I kind of just fill in with YouTube time. So in between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m., which are usually the most consistent hours that I work, I usually take 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes an hour-long nap because I just get super tired because I always get up at either 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and I get ready. I have to, in order to keep myself disciplined, I actually have to get ready. I just realized it looks like I'm a floating head because I'm wearing my black t-shirt, which I probably should have changed, but we'll do that in a second. So anyway, from once I'm done at 2 o'clock, I usually take a nap for a little bit, so that way I can have a little bit more energy. And then after that, I'll either prepare for a live stream or make a video in between 3 and 4 o'clock, which I used to fill that time with going to the gym from 3 to 4. And then when I come back, I'll live stream at 5 or 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So I'll do that. And then usually I'll stream for about 2 hours. So it'll end either at 6 or at 7. Then I leave home at 7 o'clock to go work Postmates until about like midnight. Then I'll come back home. It'll usually be about 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I'll edit from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. And then I'll go to bed, and then I'll wake up the next day and repeat. So you guys could see how it would get a little difficult to put out videos when I work a work schedule like that. And unfortunately, there's only 24 hours in the day. And because I don't get enough sleep, I have to take that 2 o'clock time slot to take a nap. So unlike today, where I was basically up until 5 in the morning doing like investment research and all this other stuff, and like basically going over all my Tai Lopez and Gary Vee stuff, like I usually try to take the time once a week to like take a block of a few hours in between 2 to 5 a.m. Usually that's because that's what time I get home, and just take a few hours to like sit, listen to some lessons, and like write down some investment ideas, some, you know, app ideas, some things that I want to fucking do. So I'm going to be working on that. And I'm going to double down on my money and my investment, and like start another YouTube channel, and then another YouTube channel, and then just develop the platforms over time. Because if you guys can't tell, I'm a very diverse person. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about. There's a lot of things that I want to do. But I feel like because I don't have the active subscribers that I would like on my current channel, and trying to get new ones is kind of like, it's super gimmicky. Because, you know, when I do like live reactions and stuff, it's like great for people coming in and they're like, oh man, this guy's got plenty of content. But for the people that are already here, like it took 1,000 people to subscribe to my channel. And it's like, I'm only getting 60 to 200 views a video on average. Like those are the dedicated fan base. But then again, my demographics and my analytics don't say the same thing. They say 54 to 60% of my audience is like new people. So new people are watching these videos. So if only 60% of my audience is new people, then that means there's a 40% that's not seeing the video at all. Like, but they're already subscribed. So you look dead, fam? Bro, I'm always dead. So anyway, essentially like that's not a huge chunk, but imagine if like a couple of my mentors are like millionaires and billionaires, right? Where they have like $8 to $10 billion in like assets, like just cash, and they divert their money towards different things, and they all have a specific rule: never have a single, like it's called customer concentration, never have a single entity that takes up more than 10 to 12% of your revenue, which in this case, a huge chunk comes from my day job. Another huge chunk comes from like extra outsource, like Postmates and stuff like that, and me actually working and selling things and having like all these extra app ideas that I'm usually like selling out to people. And like I'll basically give somebody $500 to start something, and then all you have to do is give me $10 every month. So after that, after like, you know, a year and some change, I've already recuperated my money. And then if they make more money, then obviously I'll get $20 back, and then I'll get $30 back, then I'll get $50 back. It only takes to do that 10 times, and then I've already recuperated my money. So that's essentially how I invest on a small like basis. It only brings in a very, 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 very small percentage of my money. And then the third kind of like most enriching pot, I would have to say, is you guys, is the monetization from YouTube, the monetization from Twitch, my fucking gear sales that I do, like when I put up the little Sama hoodies and shit like that, which we're gonna be doing a run of that soon. I'm gonna actually try and find me another designer to kind of help me like design my own shit, because I have like sketches and stuff of a bunch of shit I want to put on hoodies and t-shirts and stuff. I just have tons of sketches, but I haven't had time to really sit down and like establish my e-commerce store, so that way I can become like basically a multifaceted individual, which I feel like is very, very important, especially in this day and age when you're diversifying your portfolio of income, is what it's called. I know that's a little weird jargon, but like it's essentially just plain English. Diversity, you know, you have many things, you have many different polls. What is this? Oh, it's a Groupon. That's also another thing. Invest in Groupon stuff. So if you guys really, really, really want to do stuff, you should probably pay attention to that. So the new season of My Hero Academia is coming out in April of next year. Listen, that's April of next year. We'll worry about that in March. So that's another thing, is I'm going to be starting my my other channel, which I definitely wanted to tell you guys about. That one's going to be mostly like skits, trailers, movie stuff, and shout out to my boy Yaya for helping me make the intro, which is still not finished. Yaya, I have to, like, we have to go over more notes, otherwise I'm gonna have to, because I've already paid you for it, so I appreciate the work that you've done now, so thank you for that. So if I have to pay you more, I will. And what I'm gonna end up doing is probably giving you some notes on like, oh, these are some changes, or if, you know, like your time doesn't allow for it, you know, let me know, like, hey Jay, this isn't really working for me or whatever. Then what you can do is just, actually what I'll probably end up doing is just ripping the file that you already sent me, and then I'll just re-edit like some stuff around, because I still have to put in text, I still have to put in more After Effects flares and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, congratulations on your new classes and stuff like that, man. I'm glad that you're really enjoying that. And then I'm currently going through the therapy thing too, man. So, you know, I already know how that can be sometimes. So, essentially, we got a lot of stuff going on, you know. I'm going to try to get on this daily upload shit because I feel like that's important. I know I can do that on my next channel, which is going to be mostly like discussions and topics. And I'll be asking people on Twitter, hey, what's something that's like irking you today, or what's something that you found out that's like really weird. And I'm going to try and do that with gaming on this channel on a daily basis, where I just take a few stories, sit, and I talk about them for a little bit. And then on the other channel, that's where it's going to be like more discussions and skits and live action stuff. So I'm going to really, really, really try to hone in on the shit that I actually want to do, because you guys know I've been talking about it for months, you know, acting, producing, directing, all this shit. Why do you guys think I dyed my hair? Okay, because I'm very stressed out, for one, and because it was helping me like essentially get roles and stuff like that. So I still have to do more headshots, and I have to do, there's just tons of stuff I have to do on my part before that's really like a channel that I can double down and invest in the way I'm doing the gaming channel right now. So everything is going pretty good right now. Like, I will have to say, guys, the most difficult thing is like realizing that you're smarter than you thought you were, and then trying to catch up in life. Like, time is just so much shorter when you have a lot of knowledge and you want to do a lot of things in like if you had 24 ideas, right, and you can only implement one idea per hour during the day, and it's like you have to sleep for 8 hours. Sometimes I fuck around and I sleep for 10 accidentally. Not because I didn't hear my alarm. Well, yeah, I didn't hear my alarm, but just because I'm so exhausted from the previous 24 hours that I need to recuperate. So really, you only have 16 hours because you have to sleep 8 hours a day. And let's say some people sleep 6. It takes you 2 hours to get out of bed. Either 1 hour to get to sleep, 1 hour to get out of sleep. So let's be real. Like, you just be sitting on your phone for like 30 minutes at a time and just like, okay, now I'll get out of bed. So that's essentially a thing. And, you know, there was just a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do. And within those 24 time slots, I can only get like 6 to 8 things done. So you could see how that would be like, fuck, that's crazy. And then there's 365 cycles of that. So you have more than enough opportunities to really like get it done. Like, you have time to get shit done. You can't get everything done, but I'll be damned if I can't try. So I'm gonna try to bump that up to like 10 stuff a day. So just to review, there's going to be daily like discussions and uploads of gaming related topics on this channel. On the new channel, which I haven't revealed yet, when that's finished, I'll show that to you guys. You guys will be, you know, more than welcome to be a part of that community and stuff like that. It's mostly going to be movies, music, podcast type shit, live reactions, skits, trailers, stuff like that. Like all my film shit. That's where that's going to go. And then I'm not sure, but people have been asking me to like really like go hard on the anime channel, which I just looked at it and I don't have enough time to like sit down, watch anime, and then make a video on it. Maybe if I could do both at the same time, like kind of like a Heavenly Controller thing where I could live stream me watching it and then just delete the live stream real quick so that way I don't get a copyright strike, and then just edit the video and then put out a live reaction of it, of every single episode, and every single episode has a review, this, that, and the other thing. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Essentially, it's going to be very difficult to try and fit that in the time slot of daily content. So yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult. But I just wanted to let you guys know and give you the, you know, basically let you guys know what the fuck is going on. So this will be its own separate video, which I'm just now looking. I wasn't recording, so I'm gonna have to rip it from this live stream and it'll be its own thing. So I've already taken up 20 minutes just to sit and talk. 5 minutes of that was like the intro song. So let's go ahead and get into some Assassin's Creed. Today we are going to be taking on the god of death, Anubis. I haven't even come close